apologized for last season. So what sort of taste did that leave in your mouth the way that last season ended?
Well, I mean, of course, going 9-4 is not the standard here in University of Alabama. Growing up, I always seen a dominant team, and of course, you always have like bounce back years or years where it seemed like you're rebuilding, but that was not the standard. And it's been a continuous work day in and day out to get to where we want to be.
What was that process like for you deciding whether to come back or go to Missouri?
Really, I put my trust in God. And then I believe in the guys here, believe in the coaches here. I believe in the system. I really believe in the University of Alabama. And then when I told myself and I told Coach Saban and whoever when I came to the University of Alabama, I'm gonna leave with a championship.
Ask you a couple questions about goal line defense. Just what's the mentality when you got to dig in on your own 1 yard line, especially for a lineman?
I mean, they can't cross that line. I got to get across that line first. I got to make sure I go cause as much disruption and destruction to the opponents as I can.
I know it's pretty much a one gap scheme on defense, but down on the goal line, especially a bigger guy like you, are you two gapping?
I'm trying to run through your face. I'm just gonna call it zero gap, but nah, I'm just really trying to take you and put you on the running back lap past the quarterback.
Into the Missouri game last year, I don't think you were on the field. The twos were on the field, but y'all got that goal line stop. I think they had a first and goal from like the two, and y'all got shut out. What was that like to see the twos bring home a goal line stand like that?
It was amazing, especially to always get that shutout. It's always good when a team get to practice all week and then they don't score no points. So that's a good feeling.
Tim, what is your personal approach to this spring?
To be the best leader that I can be and put my best foot forward to help my guys and help this program be successful.
I think when people mention leaders, you're probably one of the first names to come up with this year's team. Just how do you try to vocalize that, and how do you try to maybe take a step forward from last year in your regards?
Well, I make sure I lean on God and make sure He order my steps. Well, I make sure I order my steps in His Word, so I make everyone has some good knowledge and good foundation to lean on and good guidance.
Who have you been most impressed with on the defensive line so far?
Really, Edric Hill, Jordan Renard, all those guys. LT Overton, he all are just a monster. Those guys been making incredible jumps, and we just got Steve and Jeremiah Beeman. He's coming along too, but man, Edric Hill, he's been making a magnificent impact this spring, and I can't wait to see what he keeps doing.
Kane just mentioned that Keon Keeley's done some good things this spring. So what do you
Yeah,
see from him?
yeah. Keon, he's been making great jumps too. He's in this playbook. You can see him out on the field making calls, making like checks and stuff like that. He looks comfortable out there, so I'm excited to see things for him too.
Kelby Collins coming in as well, just kind of working at those spots. What are you trying to tell him?
Well, Kelby coming in is good. He's adjusting to the system fast. He's getting the hang of things, especially the concepts, helping with checks and whatnot. But it's still learning and things like that. But Kelby's gonna be fine.
From your perspective, what has practice been like so far? What's the energy been like in conversations with you and your team?
Just a bunch of competition. We trying to get each other better. Like I'm trying to take it to you. Like I'm making sure they ain't trying to put me in the dirt, and I'm trying to make sure I put them in the dirt. So, but it's all love at the end of the day.
On that leadership aspect, what is maybe your biggest piece of advice to somebody like Steve or Jordan or somebody who's in their first or second spring practice?
Just suffer the pain of discipline, so you don't suffer the pain of disappointment. Like at first, it's gonna be rough because you get molded, you learning new things, so it's gonna be a little challenging. But after a while, like it's gonna come fine tune. Because me, I wasn't this great player when I first came in. It took me 2 years, so however long it take, however long you put in the work, it'll come to fruition.
Is it a goal for you to get picked as a team captain this summer?
It's my goal is to be the best leader I can be. If that happens, that's for me. But I just whatever's best for the team. That's what I am. And it's multiple leaders, so it's not necessarily one group. It's a bunch of vet guys came back on defense, so a lot of those guys step up and say this and that. So it comes from many areas: offensive side of the ball, defense, and some even special teams.
Just for your own game too. Just what do you want to refine to get ready for the NFL?
Just really that motor, that making those plays, those 50-50 plays that seem like he could have made it, but just keep playing, have a quicker first step, and get some more sacks and tackle for loss.
What have you seen from Nakai Hill Green coming in as a transfer and somebody who probably has a big role on the defense right now?
He's been doing very well as far as managing the defense, having great control back there. He seems poised, great communication when we're in because I've been in with him some, but I can't wait to see how he does.
We've been seeing in this documentary, you've had a lot of leadership moments, and obviously you're a candidate that people would probably think of as being a team captain. Is that a goal for you, and what's your approach to leadership? Sorry for you.
No, it's all good, but I'm just here to do what's best for the team. If that happens, of course I'll take it with full steps, but do what's best for the team. Put myself in the best position and put the team in the best position.
Tim, Coach Longman talked about how you didn't think you guys handled success well at times last year. What's your view on that, and how can you guys do better with that?
As far as we to handle success, yeah, I say things can't get too high, can't get too low. Just like Philippians 4:12, I know what it is to be in need. I know what it is to have plenty, but I'm content with the Lord. We got to learn how to stay level-headed. And we made a good play, but let's do it again. Or that was a bad play. We got to get over it.
When you see so many people on this defense that are able to play both positions, just how impressive is that for a defensive lineman, just to be able to kind of play the bandit, but also move inside the defensive tackle as well?
Hey, good luck to the offensive line. That's all I got to say. When you got an arsenal like that, when you got body types that can move in at different speeds, and they got the strength to back it up. So, yeah, good luck.
I asked LT about this. Well, what have you seen from Zebo? And kind of, he's a new player now, right?
Mm-hmm.
Totally different kind of guy.
Yeah, well, Zebo, he always been like a freak athlete. He always had that twitch, that wiggle to him. So I'm happy to see. I don't think he'll have too many problems out there. If anything, I feel like he just really finna take off. So shout out to my boy Zeb.
One of the things Jeremy Bernard mentioned this week was revisiting the standard, just as someone who's been around here and from the States. What does that mean to you to revisit the standard?
Just that getting back to keep business. Not necessarily too many extracurricular things, but the work is the work, and you got to do it.